Hello, my beautiful friend, and welcome to Heaven of the Heart. This is your safe space to pause, breathe, and find strength again. Here, we talk about self-care, love, and the gentle power that lives within every woman. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Let's begin.
Have you ever asked yourself, if they truly loved me, why did they leave? Or maybe you've stayed awake at night, replaying moments, wondering what you did wrong. We tie so much of our value to the presence or absence of another person. When they choose to stay, we feel worthy. When they walk away, we crumble. But let's pause here, because this belief is quietly dangerous. It ties your identity, your confidence, your very self-worth to something outside of you. And when it breaks, you feel broken too. In truth, your value is not determined by who chooses you. Your worth is not a coin someone else gets to spend or discard. It is not a medal to be awarded only if you are good enough. It is your birthright. Every woman listening right now, you came into this world already enough. Your value is not conditional, not on love, not on loyalty, not on whether someone sees it or not. In this episode, we are going to talk about the painful trap of confusing love with worth. We'll explore why breakups or betrayal make us question ourselves, and most importantly, how to rise from that pain stronger, clearer, and unshakable in self-love. Because here's the truth, people may leave, but your worth stays, always. When love ends, or even when it simply changes, our minds often turn against us. Instead of recognizing the natural flow of human relationships, we tell ourselves painful stories. I wasn't enough. If I had been prettier, smarter, kinder, he would have stayed. If I had been less needy, she wouldn't have left. But here's the first truth I want you to hold tightly. Someone's decision to stay or leave says more about them than it ever does about you. The illusion of conditional worth. From a very young age, many of us are taught to link our value with approval. As children, we receive praise when we behave, smile, or achieve. As adults, that pattern deepens. We often believe that being chosen in love equals being worthy. But think about this carefully. When someone leaves, do you really become less valuable in that instant? Does your heart shrink, your intelligence vanish, your beauty fade? Of course not. What actually happens is that your inner belief system collapses, not your worth. It feels unbearable, not because you are worthless, but because you've tied your self-esteem to another person's decision. Why we feel broken when love ends. When someone leaves, the human brain interprets it as rejection, and rejection is processed almost like physical pain. Studies even show that the same parts of the brain that light up during physical injury also activate when we feel rejected. That's why you feel like your chest is literally aching, why you can't breathe properly, why you replay their words again and again. It's not because you are unworthy, it's because your mind is wired to perceive abandonment as danger. Your survival instincts are triggered. But here is the healing truth. Pain is a signal, not a definition. It tells you something happened, it does not tell you who you are. Their choice is not your identity. People leave for countless reasons: fear of commitment, personal struggles, incompatible dreams, or even their inability to recognize love when it's right in front of them. Sometimes someone leaves because they are chasing illusions of excitement. Sometimes they leave because they are lost within themselves. And sometimes they leave because the relationship wasn't serving either of you, even if you can't see it yet. None of these reasons mean you are not valuable. None of these reasons mean you are less lovable. Their choice reflects their journey, not your identity. The dangerous trap of measuring yourself by love. Imagine if your worth were truly dependent on whether someone stayed or left. That would mean every breakup, every disagreement, every miscommunication would instantly strip away your value. But we all know deep down, that's not reality. You are not a product on a shelf waiting for someone to buy you to prove you have worth. You are a human soul with depth, light, and dignity. Whether someone recognizes it or not doesn't add or subtract from what is already true. Reclaiming self-worth after heartbreak. So, how do you begin to separate your self-worth from love? Here are a few healing steps. Step 1. Reframe the story. Instead of saying, "They left because I wasn't enough," try, "They left because it wasn't their path, but my worth remains untouched." Step 2. Anchor in truth. Repeat affirmations daily. My value is constant. My worth is not negotiable. Love may come and go, but I remain whole. Step 3. Connect back to yourself. Do the things that remind you of who you are outside the relationship, your passions, your friendships, your dreams. Build the life that makes you feel alive without needing someone else to validate it. Step 4. Surround yourself with those who see you. Not everyone can love you the way you deserve, but there will always be people who recognize your light. Let their presence remind you that you are never invisible. Step 5. Forgive yourself for forgetting your worth. You are human. You loved deeply. That is not weakness. That is your strength. Love as a gift, not a mirror. Here's something many women need to hear. Love is a gift, not a mirror. When someone gives you their love, it doesn't prove you are worthy. When someone withholds their love, it doesn't prove you are unworthy. True love is two whole people choosing to walk together, not two broken halves needing each other to feel valid. The unshakable core. At your core, your worth has never moved. It has never been questioned by the universe, by life, by existence itself. The only place it gets questioned is in your own mind. And this is where the healing begins. Not by waiting for someone new to stay, but by choosing to stay with yourself. Not by seeking someone else's approval, but by learning to approve of yourself as you are. Real life reminder. Think about someone you love deeply. Maybe your best friend, your sister, your daughter. Imagine she was heartbroken, crying that she wasn't enough because someone walked away. What would you tell her? You would say, "Darling, his leaving doesn't mean you're not worthy. You are beautiful, strong, and valuable, just as you are." Now here's the powerful part. You must begin speaking to yourself in the same way, with compassion, with truth, with courage. The truth that sets you free. People will come and go. Love will begin, and sometimes love will end. But your worth is not a candle that flickers out with someone else's breath. Your worth is the sunrise, constant, inevitable, and untouchable. You are not defined by who chooses to stay. You are not destroyed by who decides to leave. You are defined by the way you rise, the way you hold your heart gently in your own hands, the way you continue to believe in yourself even when love disappoints you. That is true worth. That is who you are. By the time you finish listening to this, I want you to remember one simple mantra. I am enough, even if they leave. I am worthy, even if they stay. My value is not negotiable. Because love is beautiful, but self-worth is unshakable. Take a deep breath with me for a moment. Close your eyes, if you can, and let's reflect together. When you look back at your past relationships, the ones that ended, the ones that hurt, what story have you been telling yourself? Have you been carrying the belief that because someone left, it must mean you weren't good enough? That if they had truly loved you, you would still be together? That if you had been more beautiful, more patient, more successful, they would have stayed? These stories are heavy. They sink into your heart and make you doubt everything about yourself. But here's the truth. They are stories, not reality. They are interpretations, not facts. Turning the lens inward. Now ask yourself, when you tie your worth to someone's choice, what happens to your power? You give it away. You hand it to them like a fragile glass, hoping they will carry it gently. And when they drop it, you feel shattered. But what if you didn't hand it over in the first place? What if you held your worth in your own hands, safe and steady? Then, even if love ended, you would still be standing. You would still be whole. A shift in perspective. Think of this. The end of love is not proof of your failure. It is proof of life's flow. People enter, people exit. Lessons come, lessons end. Your worth does not rise and fall with their presence. Instead of asking, "Why wasn't I enough?" try asking, "What did I learn about myself from this?" Instead of saying, "I must be unlovable," try, "I am learning what kind of love I truly deserve." This shift doesn't erase the pain, but it transforms it into growth. It makes your heartbreak a teacher, not a jailer. A mirror exercise. Here's a gentle exercise I invite you to try after listening. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes. Say out loud, "I am valuable. I am enough. Their leaving does not reduce me. Their staying does not define me. My worth belongs to me." At first, it may feel strange. You may even hear your mind resist. But what if it's not true? But listen, your worth does not need your belief to exist. It is already there. This practice simply helps your heart remember it. 4. Finding gratitude in pain. It may sound impossible, but one day you might look back at the person who left and feel gratitude, not for the heartbreak, but for the clarity it gave you, for showing you how much you had tied your worth to them, and for giving you the chance to reclaim it. Pain is often the door to strength, and the leaving of someone you loved can be the very moment you begin to return to yourself. Coming back to you. Reflection is not about blaming yourself or them. It's about gently noticing where you forgot your truth and choosing to come back. So let me ask you again, who do you want to be now that love has changed? Do you want to be the woman who forever believes she wasn't enough? Or do you want to be the woman who says, "I am more than anyone's decision. I am whole, I am worthy, and I will rise"? My hope is that, as you reflect, you begin to feel lighter, that you stop measuring your value in the reflection of someone else's eyes and start seeing it in your own. Because when you anchor yourself in self-worth, love becomes a gift, not a test, a joy, not a judgment, and heartbreak becomes an ending, not a definition. Let me remind you of something that is easy to forget. Your worth is not fragile. It does not rise when someone enters your life, and it does not fall when someone leaves. It does not disappear when you are heartbroken, and it does not multiply when you are loved. Your worth is steady, like the ground beneath your feet. It is the truth you were born with. You are not defined by love's presence or absence. When you are in a relationship, you are still you. When you are single, you are still you. Love may change your circumstances, but it does not change your essence. The world often teaches us to look at love as proof of value. If someone stays, we feel chosen. If someone leaves, we feel abandoned. But that is an illusion. The only real proof of your value is that you exist, that you breathe, that you carry a heart capable of love. You are more than their choice. Repeat this with me. I am more than their choice. I am my own. When someone leaves, it is not a vote against you. It is not a measurement of your beauty, your kindness, your strength. Sometimes people leave because of their own wounds, their own confusion, their own journey. Do not let their decision rewrite your story. Your story is bigger than their chapter. You deserve to stay with yourself. Even if someone else couldn't stay with you, you can. You can decide to be loyal to yourself. You can choose not to abandon your dreams, your joy, your dignity, just because they walked away. Self-worth is not only about knowing you deserve love, it's about knowing you deserve your own love. Anchoring in daily truths. To hold on to your worth, I encourage you to create small daily rituals. Speak kindly to yourself. Replace "I'm not enough" with "I am whole." Write affirmations. Keep notes in your journal or on your mirror that say, "My value is not negotiable." Protect your energy. Do not give space to people who treat you like you're replaceable. Celebrate your resilience. Every time you rise from hurt, acknowledge your strength. These are not just habits, they are lifelines. The woman you are becoming. Every heartbreak, every disappointment, every goodbye is shaping you, not into someone smaller, but into someone stronger. The woman you are becoming is not defined by who stayed. She is defined by the fact that she never stopped standing. And one day, you will look back and realize, their leaving didn't end me, it began me. Final reminder for your heart. So if no one has told you this today, let me say it clearly. You are worthy. You are enough. You are lovable, beautiful, valuable, exactly as you are right now. Your worth is not up for debate, not by them, not by the world, not even by your own doubts. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to prove it. You only need to remember it. Hold this truth like a treasure in your chest. Your worth is not measured by who stays or who leaves. It is measured by the unshakable fact that you are you, and that is always enough. So, my dear heart, let's close today with a gentle truth. You are not less because someone left. You are not more because someone stayed. Your worth has always been whole, and it always will be. Love is a beautiful gift, but it is not the foundation of your identity. That foundation is built on your spirit, your resilience, your unique light in this world, and no one, absolutely no one, has the power to take that away. If you're listening right now while still holding fresh wounds, I want you to know it's okay to feel the pain. It's okay to cry. Healing doesn't require you to be strong every second. But while you grieve, please remember this. You are grieving love, not yourself. You remain intact. Choosing yourself, always. From this moment forward, I invite you to make a promise. I will never abandon myself again. No matter who comes or goes, I will stay with me. This is the most powerful love story you will ever live, the love story with yourself. Every other relationship will be stronger, healthier, and freer when it's built on that unshakable self-worth. A closing whisper. So tonight, when you lay your head on your pillow, remind yourself, I am enough, I am whole, I am worthy. And when tomorrow comes, carry that truth with you like armor and like light. Because the world needs women who know their value, not women who forget it in the shadow of someone else's choices. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this message touched your heart, share it with another woman who might need to hear it. And remember, you are not defined by love's comings and goings. You are defined by the unwavering truth of your worth. Until next time, stay gentle with your heart and never let go of yourself.
Thank you for spending this time with me on Heaven of the Heart. Remember, you are worthy of care, love, and happiness every single day. If today's message touched your heart, please share it with another woman who needs this reminder too. Until next time, take care of your body, your mind, and your soul. And never forget, beauty has no age, and your heart is your true home.